What's going on YouTube? It's Joel from Easy Engineering, and as you can see, we are not in my studio today. There's a lot of things changing, there's a lot of things happening, and they're happening really quickly. But before we get into today's video, I just wanted to take a second and just update you guys on the situation and let you know what's going on. Basically, I am not going to be in the country for the next 5 months. I've been given the opportunity to go over to Israel, do some traveling, do some more studies, and just to see what it's like to be living in the desert for a little bit. But what I want to say today is that I will try my best to keep you updated, to keep the content coming, because I've got so many ideas, and I know a lot of you have been asking for more content on the dark side and forest styles, and believe me, I've got so many good ideas and so much that I want to show you, especially within Massive. So keep your eyes peeled, because I'm definitely going to try my best. If I can get my studio set up in Israel where I'm going, I will definitely try my best to keep the content coming. That being said, I have gone ahead and pre-made a lot of videos that will be coming up over the next few weeks. There's some really exclusive content coming to you guys, so keep your eyes peeled for that, because I'm really excited for what is about to come. So please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you very much for your support. If you're enjoying the music in the background, please go check it out, because it's Triptych Records' latest release. Some incredible music on that, on those albums. There's 2 albums. Seriously incredible music, seriously talented artists. So go check it out, because I've been able to do the promo mix for the album, so it's on the YouTube channel as we speak. With that being said, thank you again for all your support up until now. It's really appreciated. Like I said, I'll be trying to update you on my travels as much as I possibly can. I've got some content coming out over the next few weeks anyway, but until then, let's get into today's video. What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. You are listening to Joel from Easy Engineering, and we're about to do the best video, the most incredible video of the entire year. You won't get a better video on the internet. We're doing a kick video. Okay, so it's not the best, but hey! So a lot of you have asked to do a tutorial on how to develop a kick in Kick2, and I've been holding off for this for a while, just because I really wanted to get the formula and the technique down and be able to present a really, good video and some good content to you guys. So thank you very much for your patience. Thank you very much for your support up until now. Really appreciate it. It really means a lot, especially how much this channel has grown in the last year and a half. So if you like this video already, please hit that thumbs up. If you're new to this channel and you've just stumbled across this video, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and also smash that subscribe button. It'll really mean a lot. So yeah, let's get into this video. We're gonna actually do a entire kick from scratch, and I think the cool thing about Kick2 and Nicky Romero's kick is that it gives you the option to really control the pitch of your kick, and that's the most important thing of building a kick. Is essentially what a kick is. It's your manipulation or your envelope control over your pitch bend of a sine, as well as the amplitude envelope of your sine wave. The cool thing, and I think a lot of us, and this is I think I can speak for a lot of people out there, is when we load up Kick2 and we see this, we get a little bit overwhelmed. I mean, me for one, I really did. Just didn't really understand what was going on. I just saw all these things, and you can kind of keep just building and having all these notches over here, and you can't really grasp why. So that's why most of my kicks that I've made are in bassism, because it's a very straightforward thing to use. It's very easy, it's very nice, and you can actually get some really good results from it. I will be doing a tutorial in the future to show you how easy it is. It really falls into place on how to make, in my opinion, one of the best kick and bass patches that I've ever made so far, hopefully. But yeah, with regards to Kick2, it really gives you, full control of your pitch and your envelope and even your click envelopes. So this is essentially what this screen is. It's your envelope generators for all the different elements that go into building a kick in Kick2. So this is when you load up Kick2, and it's just set to its default formula. Just a quick overview, very quick. I mean, this is kind of like how it plays through. You have your pitch control over here, your pitch length, so it shows you how high or how low you want to keep your maximum pitch to, and this is the length of your kick. So something to really consider when making a kick. And I think I have to say that this channel is obviously dedicated to a more darker style of psytrance, the high tech, the dark side. So this will be a tutorial on how to build kicks in relation to high tech kicks and all that. But one thing you need to kind of keep in mind with any kind of kick really is your length and your pitch and your amplitude control. And next you have your EQ and your gain functionality over here, which is really cool. You have a distortion, you have a drive, you have a compressor, and you have your sub control and your 3 clicks over here, and you have a lot of different clicks to choose from. Your sub control is pretty much just adding a sub element to it, and what it does, it kind of creates a frequency modulation to the wave. As you can see when I bring it up over here, you can see how it's adding harmonics to the kick. Usually, for the kind of kicks that we're making, we don't really need this. I mean, this is more for your thumpier, harder, grittier, hard style kind of kicks. So I tend to just have it on a triangle and just maybe bring it up a little bit, because it kind of tames the peaks of your waveform over here. But first things first is when I really start to kind of get into the creation of the kick, is I will first start off with my amplitude control, and I'll kind of create a shape like this. And I think this is a really good starting point for most psytrance kicks or high-tech kicks, is just kind of have it like this and then build it from there and kind of shape your amplitude to fit your bass. Next I'll have the length at around maybe 400. We'll try 450 for now. Let's just turn off this kick and then we'll solo the kick and bass. Now bear in mind that this bass has obviously been mixed to this kick, so we will have to go back and forth between the two just to kind of find that nice sweet spot. But that's pretty much for the start of your amplitude envelope over here. And next you have to do your pitch. And I remember when I first started with even Nicky Romero's kick, and it was just like, I don't understand, where do you place him? How do you get that nice kick sound? What is going on? Why is this happening? And all you got to kind of think of this area is that it's literally just an envelope. That's all it is. And you'll be able to see more clearly, what you're actually doing when you move these things all around. So obviously when I move this up, it's going up in pitch. When I bring it down, it's going down in pitch, and the length, to left to right, shorter, longer. And it's just almost the decay of your envelope you're kind of controlling, and you can keep adding more decays essentially to this envelope. But I think all you really need is 3, 4. And since we're in A, we kind of should be keeping to the A minor. We should be keeping to the scale of A minor, which is obviously all the, your standard white notes, which is, A4, no sharps, anything like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and see what I can build. Be helpful to bring that down. Always have it between -10, -6 to -12 dB, because this thing is loud. Turn that off. See, already we've got actually something quite decent already, I won't even lie. So I think I've kind of gotten to a really nice starting point, and I think I've got the kick kind of sounding the way I want it to sound in relation to my bass, and obviously in relation to the track that I'm making at 170 BPM. So I think key takeaway for your envelope controls over here is just to kind of shape your amplitude to this kind of shape, I suppose, and just understand why you're dipping it over here is because this is where it's going to start clashing with the bass a little bit, and this is almost, I don't want to say side chaining, but it kind of is. You're just shaping the amplitude of it that it doesn't clash with the bass as much as maybe, you know, you're not doing that. But you've kind of got a nice amplitude shape over here. This has really worked out really well for us. You know, to start, I mean, I really didn't have to do much to it, but as you can see, I've kind of kept to the scale that I'm in. So I've got my A over here, and I'm ending it on G, I'm starting it on F, and these are all within scale of the A minor scale. Next, what I can go and do is just kind of do a little bit of EQing within Kick2. As you can see, it already starts off by reducing some of the frequency. It's really resonant frequencies around the 200 Hertz area. If I bring this up, you can see. And then what you can also go in and do is just do a little bit more around over here, just that little resonant sound over there. And then I'm just going to kind of roll off the high and the low end a little bit, just around maybe 30 Hertz over here, and just around maybe 2 dB, and 4 dB around 5 kilohertz over there. Now we can test it in relation to our bass. Give this a try. Let's see. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and just sidechain my bass to this kick that we're making over here. See what it sounds like. Okay, you can see that it's almost there. It's not quite there. You just need to, you know, mess about with the length of the low end a little bit, and then just kind of take it from there and see if we can just get it sounding really tight within relation to our bass. Cool, I think that sounds a lot more gelled together. Next we can just kind of go and do a little bit more processing outside of Kick2. So what I like to do is roll off around 20 Hertz. You can kind of go between maybe 10 to 30 Hertz as a push. Can boost it a little bit around the 70 Hertz range. I mean, this is on A, so you want to kind of, I think, hit the root note a little bit. Sounds a lot better over there. And then just do a little bit more cleanup in the resonant frequency zones. can add in a little bit of a compressor just to kind of glue the dynamics a little bit together. Let's just see. Next, finally, what we can go and do is just test it with pretty much a little bit more elements in it and see how well it's kind of, you know, gelling together, and if it stands out, and if it's still punchier, you know, through, and it punches through the mix. I might try a little bit of saturation over here. Okay. Maybe not tape transfer. And that's pretty much it. That is a kick in Kick2. I think we've got it sounding pretty decent right about now. So let's go ahead and just see what it sounds like in the entire mix. Cool, yes, I think it's sounding pretty decent. I think it's punching through the mix a little bit. Can say that the low end just needs a little bit more adjustment, and that's due to the bass, because this kick that I've made is a little bit more focused in the low end rather than the low mids like this kick is. So it's just got a little bit more weight behind it, and you just have to kind of gel it a little bit more to the bass line over here and just get it sounding quite I guess unison. But yeah, that is pretty much it for building a kick in Kick2. If you like this tutorial, please, you know, hit that subscribe. Let's start that again. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Leave a comment down below if you want to see more videos. If you have any ideas on videos that you'd like me to cover, please hit me up. I'm happy to help out. I am going to be uploading this preset up into Patreon for my Patreons to download. So if I can actually I'll rename it soon. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.